Hey, it's Dad. So there is one trick that I know about fixing something because my dad was never around to teach me anything, which is why I can cook, I can clean, I can do dishes, I can do laundry, I can iron, I can sew because my mom raised me. Well, my biological mother taught me all that stuff. But see this here. First off, this is a closet under the stairs, but my autistic son loves these little spaces, right? So eventually, at one point, we want to transform this into like his little space. I think it's just the comfort of having that kind of small area for him. But you see here, because he kind of pulls and hangs on the door, these screws stripped out. So I actually know a fix for that. So here's what we got to grab. I usually like to use wood glue, but I'm going to use this clear Gorilla Glue. This will work just fine because it'll set fast. But here's the real MVP of this story. Toothpicks. So what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild up the wood in those screw holes that got stripped out. All right. So technically, the best thing to do is take this whole door off. And you know what? Maybe I will. All right. So I took the door off because if I'm going to show you a tip, I shouldn't be lazy about it. So we're going to squirt out the glue. So I'm just going to, for me, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going to put in as much as it'll take. And I'm going to just do them all because I'm not, like all three of them actually came out. And then we're just going to stick these toothpicks down here. Now, you can get different people telling you to do it different ways. I don't know. I don't even remember where I learned this. It was some time ago, and I'm pretty sure it was before the interwebs. So you can just stick them in there like that and then break them off, or you can just break them off like this. But I always think it's better to, and you can actually even use less, right? Because I've already broken it down once. Then I can actually get it in there again. So instead of using 3 toothpicks, I've used 1. Now I'm going to leave that right there until it sets. These ones, same. I'm just going to leave it till it sets. After it sets, I'm just going to snap those off. And we should have those holes, have some new, actually, can't help myself. Can't help myself. I'm gonna do it now. Cause I want to make sure I have enough in there. So that's usually why I wait till it's set, because now I'm having this issue of stuff popping back out. This must be the one that's really bad. Let me just slide some of this stuff back in here. And I'm starting to set a little bit, but I couldn't find my hammer. So I'm going to use my old steel mill pliers that we used to grind off our welds and stuff and cut the wire. I just want to kind of tap it. Just tap it. Make sure you tap it in the hole. See how much further I got that down? If I just left it, and I almost forgot that part. If I had just left it, it might have not worked very well. It would just be very, the wood would only be at the top. Oh, that's good. All right. We're going to let that set, and then I'll do a part 2 when I put it back together. Real quick, I'm going to put a little more glue. A little more glue. And look, if I make this so it's this rough part right here, I can scrape that out if it's going to cause any gap in the door. I am definitely not a professional. It's my door, so if I mess it up, I'll just grind on it some. Anyways, part two will come soon.